Today on the channel, we got a big boy in Super 7 Thundercats Ultimate Mumm-Ra, the Dream Master Edition.
And the spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another Super 7 Thundercats Ultimate Edition unboxing and review. And today we got the Dream Master himself, we got Mumm-Ra. But for all your Mumm-Ra needs and a whole lot more, jaystoysandgames.com, use discount code Kyle, save yourself 15% on all in-stock items. Gotta get a deal out there. And of course, gonna do this review like we do all the other reviews on the channel. We're gonna take a look at the packaging, we're gonna talk about it, we're gonna unbox it, we're gonna talk about it, we're gonna see where it goes from there as well. But our third trip around the sun with Mumm-Ra, of course we had the regular edition, then we had the blackface Mumm-Ra, very controversial in this day and age, as you guys all know, rightfully so. And then of course now we get the translucent Mumm-Ra, and I love a translucent figure, so this is playing a lot of hits for me right here. However, about a $75 price point, that's some pretty tough hits to be hit with, especially for a repaint, re-release, with a little bells and whistles here. But I do love translucent plastic, so we're going to dive into this one here, of course. Now, there was going to be a Lion-O to somewhat match this one, and it was part of the Cats Lair crowdfunder, of course. We did not hit that. We did not get that version of Lion-O. Wouldn't be shocked to see it in the future. Maybe we've already seen it. I can't remember, you know, what is time, what is memory. But I feel like we need the Lion-O to go with this one. So I feel like they're going to have that, if they haven't already, are going to be re-releasing that in the future. So we'll wait and see for that, because it'd be a good yin and yang to these two, of course. And we did get a Groon that's kind of translucent. So this isn't totally new ground for this line as well. But very cool packaging on this one, I will say. Very, very cool, bright, colorful packaging that stands out compared to the rest of the packaging in the wave. Outside of the anti-Eternia version of Mumm-Ra's. That's what I call them too. That one is good. And of course, we'll compare our Mumm-Ra's later on in this very video. Thundercats looking good, Mumm-Ra, all that usual stuff. Big window box going on. Super 7 looking very nice over there. On the side, nothing too wild. Little lightning bolts there. Little lightning bolts as well, I guess, for lack of a better term. Maybe energy, maybe plasma. Who knows what it could be. We do got Mumm-Ra looking like he's on an old TV screen, coming at you through your dreams, I guess. Like a young dream warrior, like a young Don Dokken. That's what it reminds me of right there. Rocking with Dokken. Looking good on the side down below. What do we got going on? Mumm-Ra, Dream Master. Dream Master is a sinister alter ego of Mumm-Ra who wields dark sorcery to infiltrate the Thundercats' dreams. He summons spectral dream selves and engages them in nightmarish mental battles. He thrives on psychological warfare, exploiting vulnerabilities to wreak havoc on the Thundercats. And I rarely ever dream. I don't know about you guys. Some people have dreams like every single night. I rarely hit any dreams. I'm so tired when I go to bed, I literally close my eyes and I'm asleep within like 2 minutes. I could literally lay down right here and fall asleep if I wanted to. See you later. Spin on it. Goodbye. I am a guy that can go to sleep anywhere as well. I'm just tired. You know, you maximize your minutes and you play hard, you sleep hard. Apparently that doesn't come with any dreams, unfortunately. We do get the cape right here, looking like a young Dracula, but you know me, I'm here for a cape, like a young Lando Calrissian. And then we got old Mumm-Ra, the Dream Master Edition. Some stuff we've seen before, some new stuff as well. But I'm going to take this all offline, get him out of the pack, and we'll talk all things the Dream Master, Mumm-Ra. All right, we're going to dream evil like a young Ronnie James Dio with the Dream Master, Mumm-Ra. But of course, going to start with the accessories. That's what we do over here. And we're going to start with the extra hands. But the big winner of the hand department here is these effect piece hands. Even cooler, didn't realize this, but he does got the long electricity, we'll call it electricity, nice purple translucent effect pieces here, but they fit right over the finger, so you can have the what you gonna do, brother hand going on with the finger there. Of course, long fingers on him. Or you could slide these on all day long, sliding these ones on. But you could theoretically use these for other Mumm-Ra figures. So you got the long fingers. You could do that with somebody else if you want to. So very cool, something a little bit different with this Mumm-Ra. And let's be honest, we have a lot of Mumm-Ra's already. You got to have some pizzazz like that to spicy this one up just a little bit, I will say. Then the rest of the hands here, you do got the kind of gripping, maniacal hands, the clawing hands. He's getting ready to get after it right there. And then we get two straight up, very tight gripping hands here for the Dream Master, Mumm-Ra himself. Now, diving into a few other things, I don't think, did we get these before? And I'm, once again, showing, haven't watched Thundercats in about 10 years. Watched every episode 10 years ago with my daughter. Of course, watched it when I was a kid. Saw it a few times in between there. But I don't remember this, but I'm guessing this has to do with the Dream episode. Would he put some of this in here? Would it be some powder? Would it be something going on? Would it be some voodoo magic? Would it be like a shaman? I don't know. We do get those, though. We get 4 of those. Nice real string on them to be able to use. Put them in his fingers if you want to. It could be dangling down. Choose your own adventure with Mumm-Ra right there. Now, we do get the cape here. Of course, you know me. I love a good cape. Red on the outside, black on the inside. Not a cloth cape, though. It's like a polyester material on this one here. Very shiny, very garbage bag-like is what you could call it. Red on the inside, black on the outside, of course. You stick this right over his head. You got the hole already punched in there, and you got Mumm-Ra and his big old cape going on. Makes all the sense. Of course, Mumm-Ra known for his cape game. Not quite to the Billy D levels, but pretty close right there. But now we're diving into the Dream Master Mumm-Ra himself, and let's start with the head sculpts here. Right out of the package, got the one I'm probably keeping too. If he's coming to me in my dreams, I want him to be evil. I want him to be nightmare fuel is what I want. And we got some of that going on with the teeth going on. We got the big red tongue for Mumm-Ra. Of course, you got his helmet in there, sculpted in. Helmet not going to be removable. I remember the old school LJN figure when I was a kid. Helmet was removable. Those were the days. Those were the days. But you got the snakes up top there. And then you got the little piece right there in the front of the helmet. Very ornate. Then, of course, you do got the strings coming off the side in the black and red attack. Once again, translucent plastic throughout. Looks very nice. Looks very cool. Looks very clean as well. But I really do like this Nightmare Fuel head sculpt. The second one, not as fun, not as fancy. You got the closed mouth. He's showing off the teeth, I guess, a little bit. Big old red eyes on both of these. But all day long, this is the head to use, especially if he's going to be in your nightmares. You want him with those big, creepy teeth, of course, looking good. But now diving into the body, feels like Mumm-Ra of old. Maybe feels a little bit lighter. Translucent plastic sometimes feels a little bit lighter, or it could just be my head. But the blue translucent throughout, you can kind of see through it pretty good. Looking very, very nice. You got the torn and tattered bandages on him. You can see through those. You got the wrist bracers there with the little spikes on it. You've got a wristband up there and a yellow trim on his skirt because Mumm-Ra, he loves a good skirt, as we do know, looking nice there. Then we're going all the way down to the shin guards down here, and who'd have thought I wouldn't think in this yellow color, but here we are, Mike Piazza. Mike Piazza edition, but it looks like Mike Piazza's time at the Dodgers. Not a lot to celebrate that time, but it looks like Dodger Mike Piazza wear right there. Got the furry feet down here as well, all in yellow. I don't know, did he pee on himself? I don't know what's going on down here. Little yellow action, and then you got those big old Mumm-Ra toes going on with those long nails, looking very scary, very scary. As my dog Ace is barking in the background. Can you hear that? What could he be up to? Just annoying, just annoying. That guy? He's crazy. Ever since the vet told him he's 8 pounds overweight, he's been just a wild man, even wilder than normal. So who knows what's up with him? But looking good, all things considered, on Mumm-Ra here. Now, articulation, arms all the way around for us. Bicep cut. Single jointed elbows, side to side. Hands back and forth, side to side. 2 fists of fury on Mumm-Ra out of the package here. You do get that ab crunch, feeling nice and tight there. Waist articulation. Big old splits if you do need it. One thing I'll say, translucent plastics come a heck of a long way in a long time. We've had translucent figures forever, as long as I've been collecting, but they're not brittle like they used to. I remember back in the day, it always seemed like they were a little bit brittler than I'd like it to be. Thankfully, this one seems to be pretty good. Now, we do get single jointed knees, very tight. Always be careful on that one. Single jointed, you do get a little side to side right there. No boot cut, but you do get the ankles up and down, side to side. Your usual articulation right here for old Mumm-Ra. Usual Super 7 Thundercats articulation, really, to be exact. Of course, does he fit on a stand? Yes, he does. Save 10% at Ringside Collectibles with discount code Kyle. Make sure you get the WWE Mattel stands for your Mumm-Ra here. But easily a pass for many people is this figure. A lot of people just want the classic Mumm-Ra. I totally understand that. But this is pretty cool. Once again, you're a completist in the line. You want to have something like this. All the different shades of Mumm-Ra. And I guess like they said on the back, it's technically a different character. It's the Dream Master after all. Very similar to the Keymaster, if I'm not mistaken. I think there's some dotted lines to them, if I'm not mistaken. But looking good for what it is. Would be really nice to pair him with that Lino whenever that day does finally come. we'll see what happens there. But we did get the variant we unboxed not too long ago here on the channel. It is, I call him the anti-Eternia blackface Mumm-Ra right here. Going all evil, going all black on this one. Definitely a dangerous character here. Looking extra scary. Looks like he walked out of Rain and Blood from Slayer or something. And then we do got the original one right here. Of course, this is the best one of the bunch. No doubt about it. This is what you think of. You close your eyes, you think of Mumm-Ra. Or you think of the little mummy guy version. But this is what I think of. This is the gold standard. This is the must-have if there ever was one. But cool to get 3 different variants. But I think we're good on Mumm-Ra from now. But I would not be shocked to see a glow-in-the-dark Mumm-Ra in the future. It just feels like all signs are pointing to that with many Super 7 properties. Could easily see a glow-in-the-dark Mumm-Ra, and I guess we'll cross that bridge when that bridge does come, because you know it's coming. It's coming. But there it is, Mumm-Ra, the Translucent Dream Master Edition. What's your guys' thoughts on this one? Worth pickup? Worth the time for you? Let me know in the comments down below. And of course, you made it this far. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, turn on the old notification bell. We got videos every single day, and then some. We got even more content for you over on Patreon. Patreon, best way to support this YouTube channel and all the content it does bring. Appreciate the support over there. Check me out on TikTok. Don't forget SirPaul64 on the X and the _Kyle_Peterson on Threads and on Instagram. So for Mumm-Ra in all of his forms, I am Kyle. See you guys all real soon.